ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम् अवाङ्मनसगोचरम्
खण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम् अवाङ्मनसगोचरम्
आत्मानमखिलाधारम् आश्रयेऽभीष्टसिद्धये।
आत्मानम् अखिलाधारम् आश्रयेऽभीष्टसिद्धये।
अर्थतोऽप्यद्वयानन्दानतीतद्वैतभानतः
अर्थतोऽप्यद्वयानन्दान् अतीतद्वैतभानतः
गुरूणाराध्य वेदान्तसारं वक्ष्ये यथामति।
गुरूणाराध्य वेदान्तसारं वक्ष्ये यथामति।
In some books, these passages are divided into chapters. First chapter we saw Anubandha Chatushtayam, the fourfold introductory points. The second chapter, it is Adhyaropa, that is upon Brahma, Ishvara. Now from 122 onwards, the same Adhyaropa topic, Apavada going to come later, but this Adhyaropa is upon the Atma. So the previous chapter was Adhyaropa on Brahma. It is Samashti, Ishvaraha. Now it is Jiva, upon Atma. From 122. Let us read 122. Idanim
इदानीं
Pratyahatmani
यगात्मनि
मणि
idam ayam aropayati iti
इदम् अयमयम्
अयमयम्
आरोपयति इति
आरोपयति इति
visheshatah uchyate.
विशेषतः उच्यते.
As in the previous section, the Adhyaropa is Vastuni Avastu Aropaha. Vastu Avastu. Vastu Avastu Sachit Ananda Brahma Vastu Tadanita Sarvam Avastu. Iti, in the beginning we gave the definition for Vastu. So Vastu meaning it is Brahma. It is the Vastu, Sachit Ananda Advayam Brahma. Ajnanadi Sakala Jada Sammogaha Vastu iti. In the beginning itself we defined. Vastu generally mean objects. Here Vastu is Brahma. Vastu, the word is used to denote Brahma. So Adhyaropa is Vastuni Avastu Aropaha. Asarpabhutayam Rajo Sarpa Aropaha. Or Bhavat. Vastuni Avastu Aropaha Adhyaropaha. Therefore, in Adhyaropa there will be combination. There will be mixture of Satya and that is Satyam is Avastu. And Mithya is Avastu. Like rope snake, there is a mixture of rope and snake. Rope is Satyam, snake is Mithya. Similarly, this Jagat, which is Brahma is Satyam, and Jagat is Mithya. This is at the level of Samashti. Now, in this chapter, the author is going to present the Tvam-pada. The previous chapter, Tat-pada, it is Ishvara. The Mahavakya, Tat-tvam-vasi, Tat-pada, Adhyaropa of the Tat-pada. Adhyaropa of the Tat-pada discussed. Vachyartha and Lakshyartha. Viviktam Sat, the last line. Viviktam Sat Lakshyartha Bhavati. Aviviktam Sat Vachyartha. So, that is Tat-pada Vichara. Tat-pada, that is Ishvara. Adhyaropa is talked about. Apavada comes later. Now, here, from this chapter, Tvam-pada. Tvam indicates I, self, Atma, and the Adhyaropa associated with it. That is Atma and its Adhyaropa. Yata Samashti Traya Sharira Trayam. Yata there is Adhyaropa of the Samashti Prapanchatraya. If you say Prapanchatraya, Tadvat Samashti Prapanchatrayam on Brahma. Similarly, there is Adhyaropa of Jiva on Chaitanyam. Samashti Sharira Traya Aropaha Brahmani. Yata Tadvat Tata Atmani Adhyaropaha. The Jiva who has a sense of individuality, that is I Ahamiti, sense of individuality, that is superimposed upon Chaitanyam. So therefore this the jiva who is now, the jiva is the upadhi sagita chaitanyam. So the swarupa of the jiva, is nothing but this dharma atma. So now, how this chaitanyam with this upadhi, which is adhyasta upadhi, is looked upon, that is going to be presented, and different views of the different people are also discussed. So idanim, the passage starts with the word idanim. Idanim shows the topic is changed from the Adhyaropa and the Ishvara. Now the topic is changed to Adhyaropa and the Atma, Pratyekatma. So Pratyekatmani, Idanim now, Pratyekatmani, Visheshataha Uchyate. Visheshataha in a particular manner. In a particular manner, Visheshataha, this Adhyaropa which takes place is going to be talked about. Visheshataha Uchyate, Adhyaropa on Pratyekatmani, upon the Pratyekatma. Pratyekatma, Atma, Atma. Pratyek means inner Atma. This, because the word inner is the word Atma as such, as we saw in before also. It can mean different things. So what does it mean in the given context? We have to know. So Atma can mean the Shariram, Atma can mean the sense organs, Atma can mean the Antakaranam, Atma Shuddhaye, Sangam Tektva Atma Shuddhaye. And Pratyek Atma means, so all the other things are negated. This Atma. So it is the truth, the Atma. Pratyek Atma. Pratilomyena Anchanat Pratyek. Pratilomyena Anchanat Pratyek. That which shines in a contrary manner. Pratilomyena. That is the inner. Without this Jagat Bhati, Tadvat, this Pratyekatma Bhati differently. The Jagat keeps on changing. The Gachati iti Jagat. But there is changeless. That is the Adhara for the Jagat. Jagat to undergo change. Jagat undergoes change, but the Adhara doesn't undergo change. Similarly, Pratyeka, when we say, that doesn't undergo change. That doesn't undergo any change, but the Pratyeka, that which is sustained, which are sustained, they undergo change. Body, mind, senses undergo change, but Atma doesn't undergo change. Atma is, that's why Pratyek Atma. We don't say Pratyek Shariram or Pratyek inner. Antakaranam is also inside. Inside means inside if you look upon the koshas, one after the other, you have to transcend. So here Pratyek is, you have to transcend all the kosha, or that is the Adhara for everything. Without which there cannot be Adheya. All these are sustained by which Pratyek means that is not innermost here. That is, it is the essence. It is essence because of which all these are sustained. Yata Brahma is Satyam which sustains the Jagat. Tadvat. So therefore that is Atma. This Pratyekatma. We use the word Pratyekatma with reference to the individual, this Upadhi, Sharira. And the word Atma is, as we saw in Katopanishad, there, the Bhashyam we have seen, Shankaracharya, he quotes from the Linga Puranam. Ichhapnoti yadadatte Yachati Vishayaniha, Yachas Santato Bhavaha, Tasmad Atma iti Kirtyate. The definition of Atma, the word, has got different meanings as because it can be derived from different dhatus. Apl, the dhatu we know, apl, apnoti. Apl is vyaptau, fifth gara dhatu. Apnoti, apnotaha, apnuvanti. Ap means to pervade, apnoti. So pervade. So Atma is all pervading. It is limitless. It is space-wise, limitless, infinite. Therefore, ichapnoti, from apdhatu, the Atma can be derived. Yadadatte, adatte, apurvaka dadatu, dane, dane, dan, dhatu. Apurvaka da means to give, apurvaka da means this dane, meaning to resolve into oneself. Therefore, it folds back, it withdraws. Atma, which takes into everything, which takes everything into itself. When? Pralaya Kale. So Yat Adati, everything resolves into Atma. Everything resolves into Atma, Pralaya Kale. That all meaning also it is there. Like Sthula Shariram goes away. Sukshma Shariram also resolved, and then everything resolved into Karana Shariram. And that is again manifest in the next Pralaya. So that its meaning also is possible from the Dane Dhatu, Upasarga. Similarly, Atti is Adadatu, Bhakshani, eat. Second Gana it is, Parasvipadi, eat. Eat means it is experience. Atma is that which experiences Sukha Dukkha. Then we may think, how can Atma experience Sukha Dukkha? That is the meaning, that is the derivation. Atti iti. Karma palam atti. So as Jivatma, through the Sukshma Sharira, it experiences everything. Yata Adatte, there it is, everything resolves. Everything resolves means even the final result of Karna Shariram, and that Karna Shariram is what is referred to by the word Atma. Apnoti pervades, everything is pervaded, there is no limit, that is Atma. And Bhakshane, that which experiences everything, as Jivatma experiences everything because of Karmapala through Sukshma Shariram. Experience happens, it is Bhoga Sadhanam. Therefore, Atti iti Atma. Similarly, Santato Bhavaha. So it is Ata Satatya Gamane Dhatu, first Gana it is. That is the last derivation. Atma is that which exists always. So Santato Bhavaha Tasmad Atma iti Kirtyate. Therefore, in this way, the word Atma can be derived. Echapnoti yada tatte. Echati Vishayaniha. Echasya Santato Bhavaha Tasmad Atma iti Kirtyate. Apnoti, all pervasive. Vedadatte, which receives everything, everything resolves into Atma. Atma subsumes everything. And Yachati Vashyanika, it is a witness, it is the experiencer of all the Vishayas. That is Atma. Santato Bhavaha, finally, the world, the Jagat continues. And the Jagat which continues changes, but Atma doesn't change. Santato Bhavaha, it ever exists. In fact, because of Atma only the Jagat sustains. Jagat is Mithya, Atma is Satyam, Brahma Satyam. So this is Atma. Now this Atma, can it be subject to division, inner and outer? There is no such division. So Pratyekatma, the word when we use, it is to point out that it is distinct from the is Jagat, Pratyekatma. The superimposition in terms of the in terms of this the Atma, all superimposition happens on this Atma. It is based on this Atma. So Pratyekatma. This idam ayam iti, as the author says, Pratyekatmani, idam ayam. This and I am this, I am this. So this is superimposed, idam is superimposed on ayam, Pratyekatma. And the word Pratyekatma, we have seen it is used in Kathopanishad also. Paranchikani Vedantasara Swayambhu Parang Prashati Nantaratman. Parang Prashati Nantaram Kaschid Diraha Pratyekatmanam Aikshat Avrata Chakshuko Amrutatvam Ichaniti. Kaschid Diraha Pratyekatmanam Aikshat. Pratyekatmanam Aikshat. Pratyekatma, the Shruti itself uses. Because the Pratyekatma is the word. If not understood, then one may think all the koshas have to be like an onion, you have to peel, and you will see Pratyekatma sitting inside. Because Pratyeka means inside, inner. Anchu, from Anchu Dhatu it is derived. Anchu has got the meaning of the Gati. And Puja also it is there. So therefore it is Pratyeka means you have to transfer. It is not, there is no covering, one cover. So it is the Adhisthana on which all these are, this is superimposed. So Pratyekatma, the word has to be understood. That is why this explanation is and in the Kathopanishad, Swayambhu, that is Ishvara. Ishvara destroys sense organs. How? By making them extrovert. That is a meaning. So therefore, if human beings are made extrovert, whereas Kaschid Dhiraha, a Dhira Purusha, who is a mumukshu desiring moksha, Avrta Chakshuhu, Amritatvam Ichan. Amritatvam Ichan is a moksha ichu, is a mumukshu. So he withdraws his Avrta Chakshuhu. Chakshuhu is only an upalakshana. He withdraws his sense organs from the external world and Pratyekatmanam Aikshat. He sees the Pratyekatma. It is the Pratyekatma. Sense organs are extroverted. It is how it is made. The Upanishad says, as though Bhagavan killed them. Sense organs are faithful reporter. They report about the external world as it is. Now this Dhiraha it turns the vision from the external world to Atma. Why it is said? Because we always look for our happiness, always look for our security in the external world. But the external world is, in fact, that is the source of fear and insecurity. Not knowing that, we look for something which I can hold on to for security and for happiness. But it is Atma. This Atma is which we have to hold on to, because it is free from fear. It's free from insecurity. Not knowing that Pranchigani Vitranat, we can look to the world for solving the basic problem of hunger and thirst, but not for insecurity, not for security and happiness. That is the cause for insecurity and happiness. Therefore, Kaschid Dhiraha He transcends the sense organs. He transcends the sense organs, withdraws the sense organs from the external world, desiring moksha. Yata dhruvam adhruveshu na prarthayante. Since he's a viveki, therefore he doesn't seek permanent and impermanent. So therefore, the objects or whatever which are gained from the world, they are limited and cannot give him what he really wants. Therefore, he looks within himself, pratyekhatmanam. That is amrita. That is, its nature is amrita. Amrita swarupa. It is amrita. So, therefore, when we say pratyekhatma, there is no pratyek and parak. There is no such division. So, pratyekhatma is, to understand the word pratyekhatma only, we analyze the word pratyeka atma. What is pratyeka? What is atma? We just translated inner self. Inner self means there is any outer self. There is no such division for atma, inner and outer. Ichhasi santato bhavaha. Tasmad atma iti kirite. That is which is always there. Pratyeka atma, atma is always there. So therefore, that atma, now jiva is superimposed. Now that atmani, this adhyastaha, adhyasa happens. That is the cause for samsara. This upadhi, avastu, it is superimposed on the atma, pratyeka atma, which is avastu. Therefore, only jiva is born. Jiva is one who's identified with the upadhi, sharira manasangata. Therefore, idam ayam iti aropayati visheshataha. Visheshataha means this adhyaropa happens only when something which is known only in a general way, not in a particular way. That is, if you take the Rajju Sarpa, the case of rope snake, rope is known in a general way, but not as rope because of semi-darkness. Because of semi-darkness, therefore rope is not known as rope. If there is complete darkness, rope cannot be seen. If there is daylight, then also there is no chance of committing the mistake. Rope is seen as rope. Only when there is insufficient light. In complete darkness or in daylight, there is no scope for mistaking a rope to be a snake. Only in semi-darkness, only when there is insufficient light, then only this rope is superimposed. The rope is seen as a snake. When we don't recognize the rope as a rope, then this rope is seen as a snake. Adhyaropa happens. So therefore, when this adhyaropa happens, when the adhyaropa takes place only when the rope is seen, but it is not recognized to be a rope. Ayam sarpaha, when we say ayam sarpaha, ayam belongs to whom? Ayam sarpaha, idam, ayam sarpaha, that idam amsha, the word, the vakya, ayam sarpaha, the ayam belongs to snake or belongs to rope. What is there is a rope. So this idam, we call idam amsha, that two amshas are there. Two amshas are there. This idam amsha and idam amsha and the vishesha amsha. This idam amsha, this means the rope has to be there. Then only you can say ayam sarpaha. Otherwise, what is ayam? So ayam amsha is there. The rope is there, but not recognized to be a rope. Therefore, in a general way, superimposition takes place when only something is known in a general way. Then idam amsha is, or the idam amsha is being there. It is there. Now that rope is taken to be snake. Therefore, sarpaha. Now sarpaha comes. So therefore, the superimposition, the adhyaropa, similarly, adhyaropa happens upon the pratyekatma only when it is known in a general way, not correctly understood in particular. When it is known in a general way, there is appreciation of this atma. Yata idam iti, there is an appreciation in the rope snake. Ayam sarpaha, the ayam is recognized. Ayam is recognized, that is samanya amsha, idam amsha is recognized. Similarly, in the case of adhyaropa and atma, so atma is known in a general way, but not in a particular way, not the way it should be understood. Atma is existence, sat, chit. It is self-revealing. So therefore, in a general way, it is known, but not in the particular way that it is to be known. Atma is self-revealing. So Atma is self-existent, it is self-revealing. Because it is self-existent, it is self-revealing. So therefore, for self-existent self, we don't need any effort to know it. That is why that is why we don't have any means of knowledge to know the Atma, except Shastra. Shastra also doesn't objectify Atma. The sense organs or the mind, they are required to reveal any object. What about the Atma? Atma is self-revealing. When the objects are not self-revealing, we can employ these sense organs to know it. But what about Atma? Atma is self-revealing. See, I am, that am is there. This am is there all the time. I am existed. That is, it's a conscious entity. Therefore, it is known. But nobody can say, I don't know. Even when you say, I don't know, I is there. Agam asmi, sada asmi, sta bhami. And also, nagam apriyaha. I never hate myself. In fact, the Atma is the locus of love for oneself. Parapremaspadaha, as we have seen in Panchadashi. Therefore, there is a samanya jnana, general knowledge about Atma is there. Therefore, nobody can deny that. Yata idam amsha is there in the Raju Sarpa. Similarly, the samanya amsha is there. Atma. I am. But after that, what follows? I am so and so. I am Krishaha. I am Stulaha. I am Shyamaha. I am Shvetaha. I am samsari, I am jnani, whatever it is, that follows. But I am, that is samanyamsha. Aham, it's samanyamsha, samanya jnanam, general knowledge about Atma, everyone has. If this, suppose if this samanyamsha is not there, as in the case of Drishtanta, idam amsha is not there, the superimposition, this adhyaropa itself will not take place. When there is no rope, where is snake there? There is no rope, there is no snake. So idam samanya amsha has to be there. So samanya amsha being there, now that vishesha jnanam, the vishesha jnanam, yata, the rajju is not, that is, idam is that rajju is not looked upon as rajju. That vishesha jnanam is not there. It is looked upon as rope. Similarly, the vishesha jnanam of Atma being not there. Therefore, even though the Atma is self-evident, it is not self-evident. But vishesha jnanam of the Atma is not self-evident. Atma is Sachit Ananda. Atma is Sachit Ananda, that we don't know. Atma is a Sat, Atma is Chit, Atma is Ananda Swarupa. This is Vishesha Jnanam. Atma is that awareness, that existence, that intelligence, and it is the object of all love, that is not known, but Atma is known. Samanya Jnanam is there, but Vishesha Jnanam not there. Because Vishesha Jnanam not there, therefore it is conducive for Adhyaropa to take place. As in the case of Drishtanta, Raju Sarpa, Idam is available, this is there, but Vishesha Jnanam, this is a rope, that rope Jnanam not there. That is Vishesha Jnanam not there. Therefore, Adhyaropa happens. When Vishesha Jnanam not there, then in the place of rope, there can be snake, there can be water, there can be a garland, it can be anything. So, therefore, similarly here also, Adhyaropa on the Atma, Pratyekatma, Adhyaropa on the Atma, this Sharira Manasangata, the body, it is it sentient or insentient? It is like any other Jada Vastu, it is also one of the Jada Vastu. It is a body is Jadam only. As long as it is alive, it is referred to with the person. The person is. Once the life is gone, it is not a person anymore. It is a Shava. It is a body. So therefore, body is also Jadam only. Just like any other object, any other Vastu. Just like a wood, just like a pot, it is a Jada. But we develop, or we have a special relationship with the Shariram and claim Aham idam Shariram iti. Because of the mix-up, Satya Mituni, Satya Mitya Mituni Kritya, there is a mix-up, there is a combination, there is a tie-up. The body appears to be conscious. The body appears to be conscious. Body borrows the consciousness. It has borrowed consciousness, not Swarupa. Therefore, for an ignorant man, there is all the possibility to consider Agam idam Shariram iti. Agam must be there. The Vishesha, the Samanya Amsha Agam is there. Then only you can say Agam idam Shariram, this body. Agam not completely not known. In fact, that is what we have seen in Panchadasha also. Bhanayapi abhanam. Samanya Amsha is there, but Vishesha Jnanam. Samanya Jnanam is there. Agam iti. Everyone has. That is why we say Atma is self-evident. Agam iti. But it is that is taken to be the Shariram, that Vishesha Jnanam of Atma being not there. Atma Sachit Ananda not, that Jnanam not there. But Samanya Amsha is there. That is enough for Adhyaropa to take place. And with the Sharira, when it is with the when Atma is, when the Shariram is superimposed on the Atma, then we say Aham idam Shariram. Therefore, here Shariram is superimposed on the Atma, and therefore Shariram, we think Shariram to be conscious, Chaitanya. Shariram, then sense organs, then mind. Not only stops with that, it also extends to the Sharira Manasangata. In fact, they are really in Atma is Pratyak, they are external. So it doesn't stop with that. It extends to the objects or the people outside. Mama idam, aham tesham. These people are mine. This belongs to mine. I belong to them. So there is extension of this abhimana to the external world. So external. Shariram itself is external to Pratyekatma. And further it is extends to the external world. So therefore these people, this society, it is abhimana even with the desha. Mama desha, abhimana with this jagat. So this Atma, now it is that abhimanatvam is extended from the Sharira, through the Sharira to the external world also. Now this Pratyekatma has to be pointed out. How to point out? How to resolve back to this Pratyekatma? So that is why this prakriya is there. Now Adhyaropa only talked about, and Apavada going to be presented later. But here the author, the following passages, he has given the different perspectives, the views of the Pratyahatma, the Atma. Atma is, now it is Adhyastha, Atmani, this Sharira Mana Sangata is Adhyastha and the Atma, because of which now there is a notion that it is this is that, I am this, I am that. And there are different thinkers, different philosophers who take, because of this Adhyaropa, Atma to be other than what it is. So the philosophers are talked about in the following passages, not to refute or dismiss them. That is not the intention here. Just to present their idea, just to present their notion. This is a method. It's called Arundhati Nyaya. It's an Arundhati Nyaya. Arundhati is the name of this star. So during a particular time of the year, the constellation of 7 stars, which in the form of the question mark, is seen in the sky. Saptarishi. And this, in the middle of the constellation, there is a star Vasishta. And near the Vasishta, there is a small star. It is Arundhati. Now this Arundhati, this star has to be pointed out. How to point out? How to point out this Arundhati? Arundhati Nakshatra. So we have to go from we have to start from a bigger star and narrow it down slowly. A bigger star in the sky is pointed out, and from the star move to the other star, which is relatively small and subtle, and further to subtle further, and finally Vasishta, then Arundhati is pointed out. So step by step, from the star which is strikingly seen in the sky, this Arundhati, which is small, a dot, which is next to the Vasishta, pointed out. This is Arundhati Nyaya. Or we can, another Nyaya, Shaka Chandra Nyaya. Also both are same on the Shaka Chandra. The branch of a tree. From the branch of the tree, it has nothing to do with the branch. Through the branch of the tree, the star is just located above the particular branch. So first branch has to be seen. The grossest has to be seen. From the grossest to the star, the biggest star in the sky. Because the sky biggest star means you look all over. So the biggest star is pointed out with the help of the Shaka, the branch of a tree. From the biggest star to the smallest star, Arundhati, is slowly, step by step, it is pointed. That's what even our Hindu, this Vivaha, this is Arundhati. In fact, it's a ritual, Arundhati Darshanam. Here also the author does the same thing, step by step. This Sharira Trayam, the Sharira Trayam is Atma or Anatma. It is Avastu, it is Anatma only. And the Sharira Trayam and the Atma. Sharira Trayam is what is called Kshetra, as we saw in the last talk. Kshetra is a word used by Bhagavan Krishna in the 13th chapter of the Gita. Kshetra, Kshetrajna. Atma is referred to Kshetra. Kshetram Janati iti Kshetrajna. So Kshetra and Kshetrajna mixed up. Vastu and Avastu, Atma and Anatma are mixed up. Atma is Nirgunaha, it is Brahma, it is Asangaha, it is Avikriyaha. Doesn't undergo any change, it is Vastu. And Sharira Trayam is Avastu, it is Anatma. Now, Agam Atma, Vastu, Asangaha, Avikriyaha. Now that is covered. And on that, it is covered and it is projected to be Sharira Trayam. That is what is called Jiva Srishti. That is Jiva Srishti. Jiva creates. Jiva creates a certain notion about oneself and get caught. Ishvara Srishti, there is no problem. Ishvara Srishti is the objective world. Ishvara Srishti, the Srishti of the Ishvara doesn't cover Ishvara. Whereas the Jiva Srishti is the Avarana Shakti. The Avarana Shakti conceals the Buddhi. Then Vikshepa is, then the notion is created. The notional Agam is created. Agam is projected to be something. So concealment and then distraction. First, Agam Atma is concealed. Then Atma is taken to be something other than that. Shariratrayam, the Sharira Manasangata. That is what we call this Satyam and Mithya, they get mixed up. So therefore only an Ajnani identifies with this Stula Shariram, Sukva Shariram and Karana Shariram. If anything happens to the Shariram, he takes that to be happening to oneself. This is Adhyasa, Tadatmya Adhyasa. And there is Samsarga Adhyasa, Dharma Adhyasa, Dharmi Adhyasa. Samsarga Adhyasa is connected to the Dharmi through the Sharira. Other things are all connected. Everything is connected to the Sharira. With Sharira, I have got Abhimana, Tadatmyamsa. There seems to be complete the Adhyasa, this complete Abhimana, oneness with the Sharira, Agam Shariram. That notion is so strong. Agam Atma, that Jnanam is not there. Agam Shariram, there is complete identification with the Shariratrayam. So Atma is Agam Atma, the Atma is replaced by Agam Shariratrayam. So Agam is there, Samanya Amsha. The Vishesha Jnanam not there, therefore superimposition, therefore Adhyaropa happens, naturally happens. Atasmin Tadbuddhihi. So Shariratrayam. Predominantly in the Jagrata Avastha, Stula Shariram. And through the Stula Shariram, there is Adhyasa, further Adhyasa, Dharma Adhyasa, Samsarga Adhyasa, connected to the Stula Shariram. Therefore, Visheshataha Uchyate. So now, from the Stula Shariram, the Adhyasa starts. Stula is, why we say Stula, start with Stula, because it is the grossest. As in the Arundhati Nyaya, we start from the biggest star, or from the Shaka Chandra Nyaya, we start from the Shaka, the branch, taking the Stula to the Sukshma. Stula to the Sukshma is a travel. It's a cognitive travel. Because when we transcend each, we have to dismiss. Stula has to be transcended to arrive at the Sukshma. Sukshma to be transcended to arrive at the Karana. Finally, Atma. That is why, since travel is there inward, it's called Pratyeka. Really, there is no movement. The travel is cognitive journey. It is cognitive travel. That is why Atma is called Pratyeka Atma. That is the reason. So now the next, the passage where a certain conclusion, a certain idea, a certain philosophy is presented. Let us read. Here it is not to refute, it's just to see the views of the people, different views of the different people. Let us read the passage. Ati prakritastu
Prakritastu
Atma
vai jayate putraha
Atma vai jayate putraha
ityadi shrutehe
Ityadi shrutehe
swasminniva putrepi
Swasmin iva putrepi
prema darshanat putre nashte cha agameva
Putre
Putre
pushte nashte
pushte
cha
nashte
ahameva
cha ahameva
pushtaha
Pushtaha
nashtascha iti
Nashtasya iti
anubhavacha
anubhavacha
putra atma iti vadati.
putra
Putra
atma
atma iti vadati
Prakriti prakritaha. Prakritaha prakritaha. Ati prakritaha. Ati prakritaha means who is extremely prakritaha, deluded. Prakrita is unrefined. Prakriti, matter. Prakrita is matter. Prakriti, from the word Prakriti, derived Prakrita, Prakrita Purusha. Janmana jayate Shudraha, Prakrita. Ati Prakritaha is. That is the idea of the person who is Ati Prakritaha, who is extremely, Ati is extremely, completely, totally deluded. So Ati Prakrita Purusha, generally he looks upon his son. So we are starting from the most external, starting from the objects or the persons whom I am associated with. Then we will travel slowly from that to Stula Shariram, then Sukshma, then Karana, then Pratyak. That is the idea. Therefore, now starting from the people with whom I have Abhimana, with whom I am identified with. They are not different from me. The Atma is projected upon, is extended to be, not, it is extended to the things, the objects, the people around. So that who is the now the one which with the most identified with, or the extension of Atma, which is generally the Atma is the extension of Atma, which is generally done by a person, Ati Prakritaha, it is Putra, son. So the person, he looks at his son as what? Putraha Atma. Putra is myself. That is, he is identified with this son so much. Is myself, is Atma. The father's attachment to the son. Atma vai putra namasi. Atma vai jayate. Shruti Vakya. Veda says. Veda says, Atma vai jayate. Atma vai jayate putra. Atma is born as a son. Atma is born as a son means there all the Viveka is gone. That is, the son, Atma is, I am born as a son. The son who was with the father in the form of the Bija, the son who was, now the son has taken a form through by being born through the womb of the mother. So therefore, Agameva, this is my birth, it is I have born. Therefore, the father loves the son more than, in fact, himself. That is why he is ready to do anything for the sake of the son. That is why he at any cost, he is ready to protect the son, take care of the son, even if he doesn't have the food and shelter or vastra, but he provides the son with all, because he doesn't want him to suffer, because his suffering is my suffering. And the fortune of the son is my fortune. Therefore, putrena ishte aham nashtaha. Putre pushte aham pushtaha. Therefore, he wants to see his son nourished, prosperous, because it is my nourishment, my prosperity. If the son falls sick, then the father is shattered. The son is healthy, then father is healthy. So therefore, the Atma ve jagate. The Atma is born as a son. Iti, the son is looked upon as Atma, as oneself. And there is Shruti Vakya, Atma ve jagate. Shruti and Yukti and Anubhava. Based on three such views are presented. Shruti Vakya is Atma ve jagate. Therefore, Shruti support is there, because his statement is there. Atma ve jagate. Shruti says. And there is Yukti also. It is Yukti also. It is what is the Yukti? Swasmineva putre api prema darshana. The son is the object of love as the Atma. So therefore, is not different. It is is myself. He is myself. Therefore, that is why when anything happens to the son, it happens to me, I suffer. So he loves the son so much. Prema Vishayatva, Parapremaspadaha. You see, Putraha Atmavat Bhavati, Swasmin Eva, like himself, like the love what he has for oneself, Putre Api Prema Darshanat. He has love for the son also. So that is the Yukti. So Shruti support is there, Shruti Vakya is there, and Yukti also it is there, and it is Anubhava also. Putre Nashte Aham Nashtaha, Putre Pushte Aham Pushtaha. When the son is Pushtaha, hale and healthy, then I am also hale and healthy. Putre Nashte Aham Nashtaha. In fact, the father, the life of the father is centered around the son. It's centered around the son because son is the Atma. Therefore, this Ati Prakritaha, exceedingly, extremely deluded person, he considers the people or the things other than themselves. This here, Putra is an example given. Then we may ask, why not Putri? Putra, Putri, whatever it is. Putra, Putri, spouse. Even in the place of Putra, we can replace it by any valuable thing. House also. A newly constructed house or newly bought a vehicle. He has got so much abhimana with the vehicle. If the vehicle is slightly damaged, this crack is there, then he felt as though there is a crack in his body. Atma is extended. There is extension of Atma to even to the vehicle, the newly bought vehicle. So it is Putra is an example. And Shruti Vakya is there, Atma Vijayate, therefore the author quotes Shruti and as well as Yukti, there's a reason, Paraprema Darshanat, and there is Anubhava also. He has so much love, intense love for the son. That is the Yukti there. And Anubhava is Putre Nashte Aham Nashtaha, Putre Pushte Aham Pushtaha. Anubhava also it is there. Therefore, the extreme love for something which is other than oneself, which is outside of oneself. This grossest, the Ati Prakritaha as this Abhimana, the perception, this idea, this notion of Atma. Therefore, Shruti Pramanam, Yukti Pramanam, as well as Anubhava Pramanam, by that, this person he has created, he has his notion, this is Srishti, Jiva Srishti, his creation, extends Atma to the most loved one, Putraha. So Ati Prakritaha. So Ati Prakritaha to Atma vi Jayate Putraha ityadi Shrutehe, that is Shruti Pramanam. Swasmin iva putre api prema darshanat yukti putre pushte nashte cha agam eva pushtaha nashtaha cha iti anubhava. So Shruti, Yukti and Anubhava. This by this justified. What is justified? Agam Atma Putraha. Putraha Atma iti. Who am I? Agam Putraha. I am son. I am my son. Iti. So starting from the most grossest and further narrowing down to, then the next one is from the sun to is Sharira. That is, next comes the Charvaka. Charvaka is this materialistic philosophers. They, according to them, Atma is the Shariram. And Charvaka itself, we have different divisions, different views. Some take the Shariram to be Atma, some take the Indriyani to be the Atma, some take the mind to be Atma. So, therefore, the different views are going to be different views, different schools, different thoughts are going to be present. Charvaka, then Sankhya, then Mimamsaka. How do I look upon the Atma? As Ati Prakritaha looks upon the sun as his Atma, then Charvaka, who looks upon the Shariram as Atma, Stula Shariram as Atma, then further other people, other views. What is their perception about Atma? So all these will be discussed. Then finally, our view will be presented. Now let us read Charvaka. Here starts Charvaka. Ati Prakritaha, they are not Charvaka, it is the the condition, or it is a notion of the extremely deluded people. And now comes the Charuvaka. Charu means sweet. Vak is speech. So they have got sweet tongue. They have got sweetness in their speech. Charvakastu.
चार्वाकस्तु
Savayesha Purushonnara Samayaha Ityadi Shrutehe.
सवायेष पुरुषः
सर्वार्थ पुरुषो
अन्नरसमयः
नरसमयः
इत्यादि
इत्यादि
श्रुतेः
श्रुतेः
Pradipta Grihat Swaputram
प्रदीप्तगृहात्
प्रदीप्तगृहात्
स्वपुत्रं
स्वपुत्रं
Parityajya Api
परित्यज्य अपि
Swasya Nirgama Darshanat
स्वस्य
निर्गमदर्शनात्
निर्गमदर्शनात्
Stulogam Krushogam Iti Anubhavacha
स्थूलोऽहं
कृशोऽहम् इति
कृशोऽहम् इति
अनुभवाच्च
Stula
अनुभवाश्च
Shariram Atma Iti Vadati.
स्थूलशरीरमात्मा इति
स्थूलशरीरात्मा
वदति
इति वदति.
Here also the three by three, the Atma is, the Stula Sharim is the Atma is presented. The Charvaka takes Stula Sharim to be Atma. Three is, that is Shruti Pramanam, Yukti Pramanam, Anubhava Pramanam. Charvaka doesn't accept Shruti and all. But there are Vakya supporting their view. When the Vakya is not analyzed properly, it seems to be supporting the view of the Charvaka. Savagesha Purushonna Rasamayaha. Savageva Purushonna Rasamayaha is a Shruti Vakya. That is, Purushaha Annarasamayaha. Annarasamaya means Annamaya Koshaha. Annamaya Kosha is Stula Shariram. So, Shruti Vakyam is the Atma is this body, the body is the Atma. So, Charvakaha Vadati Idam Shariram Atma iti. Idam Stula Shariram, not even Sukshma. Sukshma and all they don't accept. Idam Stula Shariram, this physical body is Atma. Physical body is Atma, then what about Chaitanyam? Chaitanyam is a property of the Atma. It is not Atma according to them, according to Charuvaka. This body is Atma. Body is made up of, in fact, the body is made up of only 4 bhuta for them, not even 5 bhuta. Akasha not there, because Akasha not available for my perception. I don't see Akasha. Air, at least the Vayu they accept, because since Vayu they perceive. So, Vayu, Agni, Apaha, Prithvi. They don't accept even Akasha. Only which are available for the sense organs they accept. So therefore, the Stula Shariram, which is gross body, which is made up of these 4 elements, that is me, that is Atma. That is Atma. Then what about Chaitanyam? Chaitanyam is a property. Chaitanyam somehow arises in this Shariram. When the Jiva is born, Chaitanyam just arises. It is a property. It is a property. Therefore, Purushaha is Annarasamayaha. Shruti Vakyam is there. Then Yukti. Pradipta Grihat Swap. Now, he says, Charvaka, Putra is not the Atma. Body is the Atma. Why? Because Pradipta Grihat, when the house is on fire, the father, what does he do? Okay, this is, we should not argue here. If a father or mother has intense love for the son, even at the cost of their life, they save the son. That is the world we see. And here the author is taking an extreme example. When the house is on fire, all the people are running away from the house, trying to escape from the fire, from the house which is burning, the burning house. Now the son is there. Son is there, and father is there. Now the father has to save his life, and son is caught in the fire. Now, will he sacrifice his life and go and save the son? If he goes, means he also will be consumed by the fire. So therefore, what he will do? He wants to save himself. He doesn't want to lose his body. So therefore, Putram Parityajyapi, even he just gives up the son. because sun is not of this body is Atma. I love the body because body is Atma, therefore it is body is loved. Body become parapremaspadaha for the person. Therefore, he will not attempt to save the sun. Putram parityajya. From the house which is burning, the son who is caught in the house, leaving him, this father escapes from the house. Father or the mother who are they escape from the house. Parityajya api swasya nirgama darshanat. Nirgamanam. Escaping. Nirgama darshanat. Nirgama darshanam is he comes out, rushes out from the house. From the darshanat, therefore we can say, conclude, this stulaha agam, this stula sharira is agam, atma stula shariram. Agam krishaha, again krishaha, stulaha, all these referring to the shariram. Stulaha, stula shariram, stulaha, this sharira, stula shariram is stulaha, agam, this stula shariram which is krishaha, which is lean, agam, ityadi, ityadi. This is the yukti. And ityadi anubhavat. This stulaha agam, krishaha agam is the anubhava. Pradeep Tagraga Swaputram Parityajya Swasya Nirgama Darshanat, it is the Yukti. That is the reason. And the Anubhava is Agam Stulaha Abhimana with the Shariram. It is Anubhava. That is why we stand in front of the mirror and all the time we see decorate ourselves, ornament ourselves. Because Abhimana with the Shariram, Agam Stulaha, Agam Krishaha, when we put up on little weight, then we worried about ourselves, so much worry, because Abhimana with the Shariram. When the body is infected with any disease, then we think Atma is, we are affected. So therefore Shariram is the Atma. Iti vadati, kaha vadati, this Charuvaka vadati. So the Charuvaka says, Akam Atma, because he also proves, he also presents that Agam Idam Shariram, this Sola Shariram is Atma by Shruti, Pramanam, Yukti also it is said, and it is Anubhava also, it is our experience also. So therefore by that he says, the Shariram is Atma. This is one Charuvaka. Then within Charuvaka, another division is Apara Charuvaka. He comes. No, this Shariram is not Atma. Then he will say, what he says we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavadah.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.